Hello children, this video is of remaining portion of our lesson prepositions. Children, there is nothing, last time also I have told you that there is nothing like to explain in case of prepositions. Prepositions you need to by heart. So next topic here is prepositions of direction. Direction means which way we need to go or tell us where. Which way actually, not where, which way. So the different prepositions of direction are just, for example, out of, across, down, through, along, from, towards, up, down, over, off, off. So these are the different prepositions of direction. So no explanation is being given which is the rule, as there is no rule to use this these prepositions. We simply need to by heart the preposition. So let's do this exercise. You have to go up the stairs and then along the corridor to reach the auditorium. Then Mrs. Khanna got into a taxi and quickly drove away to the hospital. Mrs. Khanna got into a taxi and quickly drove away from the hospital. Can also be written here, children. You can add from also here. Please add along with to. Either you use to or from. Both are correct. Then next, the police chased a car on the bridge and through the tunnel before forcing it to stop. The police chased the car on the bridge and through the tunnel before forcing it to stop. Number 4. If you walk along the river and then turn towards the market, you will reach the school. I hope number 4 is also clear. If you walk along the river and turn towards the market, you will reach the school. Next, number 5. The clown kept falling off the horse, and then at once jumping to its back again, only to fall down again. I hope it is clear. Now number 6. She tried to swim across the river where it was narrow. She tried to swim across the river from where it was narrow. Now number 6 is across. Number 7. The boat sailed along the coast. Number 7 is along. Number 8. I can't fit so many clothes into this small bag. Not in, into. Now number 9. He hurriedly made his way through the crowd to where the injured person was lying. So through. Answer is through. Number 10. Why can't you walk to the gates? Walk to the gates like normal people. Why you always enter jumping on the wall? Why you always enter by jumping on the wall? Now children, this exercise was of preposition of direction. Now we are going to start prepositional phrases. Prepositional phrases are those types of phrases in which the phrase begin with the preposition and end with a noun or a pronoun. So nothing much, no exercise from here. Example, I can I got the present from Leena. From is preposition and Leena is a noun. So that is why it is prepositional phrase. This song was on the radio. On, preposition, again the radio is a noun. Prepositional phrases also function as adverbs and adjectives. Now nothing more to explain in this part. Now preposition with forms of transport. How do we use drive? I am sitting in a car. By train I am going somewhere. Like these types of preposition with forms of transport. With which means of transport we use which preposition. So it is about that. We use by followed by the form of transport without the articles a and the. If with the form of transport a and the is not used, then we use the preposition by. Like journey by train. With the train, there is no a train, no an train, no the train. So we have used by. We had to travel to the caves by boat. When the reference is to a specific car or bike, we do not use by. My cousin traveled in their uncle's car, in which the car, whose car it has been specified, so that is why we have not used by. What we have used in. The young man went on there on his bike. Bike is being specific. By whose bike he has got? His bike. So that is why on here is being used, not by. Now next exercise. The boy poured the liquid into the beaker. His friends were swimming in the pool. She wrote the address on the envelope. She lifted the child onto the table. The old man was so angry that he shouted at the unruly fellow. Next, since I was at a distance, she shouted to me from her seat. She shouted to me from her seat. Children, here by mistake I have written at, shouted to me, or make it to. Shouted at me. There shouldn't be to. Shouted at me. Or I will check this and then let you know what exactly it has to be. I am also a little confused in this part. So next is number 7. Usually we travel by bus, but today we went in my friend's car. Next, their guest arrived in a taxi, not by, because a mentioned, that is why we have not used the word by. So next, omission of preposition. Sometimes we do not use the preposition. Which cases we do not use the preposition? After verb denoting advice, command, request and invitation. She asked me to wait here. She asked here. It is a command, you can say. After verb, she asked to me nahi hoga. It will be she asked me. Not she asked to me, not to me. Okay. So the verb is asked. After verb denoting advice, command and request and invitation. If there is a command, request or invitation in the sentence, then after verb we are not going to use the preposition. Between a transitive verb and its object. He resembles his mother. Transitive verb. Resembles his transitive verb. And he resembles whom? His mother. So his mother is the object of the verb resembles, transitive verb. So we have not used the preposition here. He resembles to his mother nahi, with his mother nahi. So we have not used the preposition here. Before certain expressions like I go for a walk every morning, not in the every morning. The building faces east, not the building faces towards east. No, not towards. Wait a minute. Wait for a minute nahi, wait a minute. Okay, I hope it is clear. Now next, a few sentences below, again the exercises. The show begins at 4 o'clock and we should reach the venue half an hour in advance. Question, in the question it is written that in following sentences incorrect prepositions are used. We have to find out that incorrect and replace it by the correct one. So in sentence number 1, half an hour of advance. Off is wrong. You will cut the word off. In place of off, you will use the word in advance. In you will use. Number 2, she won't talk to me until I promise never to laugh on her again. Laugh on. Cut the word on. Make it laugh at. Number 3, the lady sitting at the corner table with my mother is a famous writer. The lady sitting on the corner table, sitting on the corner table, sitting at the corner table. Leave this sentence, children. Will not give this to you, even sitting on the corner table. this is I have to check, children. Wait for this, or put a cross here. We will not do number 3. I went to see the film with my little sister and she cried most by the time. Most of the time, cut the word by, make it off. Most of the time. The chief guest spoke a few words for the audience before the program began. The chief guest spoke a few words instead of 4. Cut the word 4, use the word to the audience. Now number 6. Among all my cousins, I get along best. By Nina nahi, I get along best with Nina. Next. The painting hanging on the fireplace was made by my father. Walking along the river bank, she saw hundreds of crabs. She saw hundreds of crabs. The rope was tied securely at both the ends at a height of about, not to about, height of about. Number 10. While we waited for the doctor, we watched a boring show at television. Next, number 11. Don't save all your homework to the last few days of the vacation. Not for the last, to the last. I put a coin into the beggar's bowl. On, not on, it will be into. So, I think, children, for number 3, the lady sitting on the corner table with my sitting at the corner. Make it on. Sitting on the corner table. Don't leave this sentence, just do it sitting on the corner table. Children, now your chapter for preposition is over. Now prepare yourself well for your assessment test, which we are going to have soon. I think from Monday your assessment tests are beginning. So prepare yourself well for those, and this chapter is not for this assessment. It will be taken for the next assessment. Thank you, children.